Hey, you guys, welcome back to Naughty Love Movement. It's your girl, Nicki. And today, I'm bringing opportunities for advertisement on my channel. If anyone is interested, they can email us at naughtylove2020@gmail.com. Our prices are affordable and reasonable. And please reach out to us. We can start our videos with any commercials that you would like us to advertise. I look forward to hearing from you. I'm out. One. Good morning, Naughty Crew. Welcome back to my channel, Naughty Love Movement. It shows Nicki or Naughty, whatever you prefer. Bring you the latest and trending topics, and I vlog my life. All right, we want to get into it. Nicki gave her clap back to Megan Thee Stallion's hit. Okay, I want to see what your thoughts are. There is a poll on my community tab that I put up. I don't know how to pin it to the chat yet, but please go over to my community tab and participate. I see a lot of you already have. I love it, and I'm here for it. All right. So Nicki decides to drop Bigfoot, and she dropped it two ways, acapella and on beat. And I'm here to give my thoughts. All right. Um, Look, it's an open panel. I dropped the link. If you want to come up and chat, that's perfectly fine. I just ask that number one, you respect the YouTube community guidelines, and number two, you respect each other. Everyone has a right to their difference of opinion, and we're not going to always agree, but we can respectfully disagree. All right. So before we get into it, make sure you're thumbs upping this video. Hit that like button. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. We on the road to 5K. All right. And share my content on your different social media platforms. Also, follow me on all my social media platforms. They are scrolling across the bottom of the screen. So please follow me and I'll follow you back. Also, please subscribe to my backup channel. We're trying to get monetized over there. All right. But I've been loving the conversations that we've been having over this rap beef. And let me tell you, honey, the beef is definitely beefing. This is what you call battle rap. And I'm here for all the mess. I definitely am. I'm going to drop my intro and I'll be right back. So I appreciate y'all participating in the poll. All right. And the poll question is, did you like Nicki Minaj clapback? All right. So far the results are 14% for yes, 86% for no. So tell us how you really feel. Okay. I have the lyrics here. We're gonna go through the lyrics. My personal opinion. Boo! Boo! Tomato, tomato, tomato. It was weak sauce. I said it. It was weak sauce. It was weak. And maybe I could have appreciated more if we didn't have like a 72-hour rant and her dropping little tidbits. I would have rather the silence and just go in the booth and maybe would have hit a little different. But I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it at all. It feels like it was a rush job on her part, and I'm not getting Queen of Hip Hop vibes on this track. So let's and hey to all my folks on Twitter. Hey to all my folks on Facebook. And I don't know what happened with the gram this morning. It was all set up and then it like disappeared. And I don't have time to figure it out. So let's jump into these lyrics. Because if you ask me, this was nothing but a big run on sentence. Period. All right. Shout out to Genius. All right. So we're gonna go through these lyrics together. And I want y'all to give me y'all honest opinion. I mean, good morning, Michelle. Good morning, Toya. I see y'all. Thank you for joining. Hey, Carol. Thank you for joining. Oh boy. All right. So we're gonna start with the intro. And if you ask me, she did more talking than rapping. Like that whole end of it where she where she was talking, I would have rather a verse. I'm just saying than her spewing lies. Okay. So her intro starts out like this. Your flow is such a bore. Drinking a bottle Henny through a straw. Itch, you better stop that dialogue. 28-ish. For I hit call and buy your catalog. Ha 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 ha. Sigh. How you F your mother's man when she died. Let me tell you something. She the last person that needs to be talking about her effing her mother man when you decided to marry the felon that you did. And I'm just keeping it cute for YouTube. All right. So she said, how you F your mother man when she died? How you go on Gail King and can't cry? Child bye. Bigfoot, but you still a small fry. Swearing on your dead mother, you a lie. So now we finally get into the verse. It's a little begging whore talking about Megan's Law. For a free beat, you could hit Megan raw. If you a ghostwriter, party and Megan jaw. This is the only line that kind of caught to me, that kind of hit to me. That's the only line in the whole thing. She says, shots thrown, but I still ain't let Megan score. Tell him, bad itch. She like 6 foot. I call her Bigfoot. That itch fell off. I said, get up on your good foot. Still ain't topped Red Ruby. No, no, no. Trying to steal the sauce. I said, get up out my cookbook. But really, I'm a sweetie pie. P-R-T-T-Y. But I'm petty. Petty. So she's saying she team petty. Girl, you the only one team petty. Why did you lie about your lipo? Effing your best friend, man, it's crazy. You the type though. You was lying to Queen, then you went lying to Gail King. See, this is a repeat line. This is a recycled line. Like this doesn't give me Queen of Hip Hop and R&B, or Queen of Hip Hop. That 30-year-old T, so stale, Kylie kicked you out and made you stumble to the car. Barbs, I need a good alcohol bar. Roman weight, that was the bar. Like a bodybuilder, I keep raising the bar. F you, get shot with no scar. This little piggy toxic, someone adopted. Mmm. Ish get dark like chocolate. It's not hitting for me. I'm about to get up in your ass, bitch. Clench. Yeah, sort of like French. They got you all them Grammys. At least she got a Grammy though, Nicki. I'm just saying, she got 3 of them, but your flow still no. What's up, fiasco, Lupe? Future made you pay, ha ha. She want to party with the baby while rubbing on Tory toupee. I guess she needed money bags for them Trey songs. She G Easy. Carl made her crawl for it. Yo, why the F they poke the monster? Up and effing with Nicki this year, ho. I'm coming like a porn star. Ugh. She just mad that no ninja ever loved her. No ninja gonna stand 10 toes behind her. Is it my fault I got good vagina for a rapist? I'm just saying. Ain't nothing to be bragging about. Why the F is you humping on minors? No, Nikki, that's you. You twerk on minors. That's what I'm saying. This whole thing was ass backwards to me. She made herself look worse, if you ask me. That's just my opinion. You do not have to agree. All right, because she was lying on your dead mama, on your dead mama, lying on your dead mama, on your dead mama, lying on your dead mama, on your dead mama, lying on your lying on your dead girl. If you don't go back to the drawing board, and this is the outro, she's talking the whole time. See, Megan, when she talked on her track, she was swift. She was quick and to the point, and she got on. Okay? But look at this. Look at how long this outro was. Girl, you should have stayed on Twitter for this. All right, I'm going to read it out to you. Hold on. Now, listen up, Bigfoot. You know I got a lot of tea. I went easy on you. You know, however, whenever, or excuse me, you know, whenever I met a woman that would F her friend's man and let your friend talk about your ex friend baby on the internet, I know that no, they have a very evil spirit. So do you, Nicki. One spirit recognizes another. Period. Where my prayer warriors at? I don't think you want the next installment of this song. I know it's the most attention you ever gotten. One flow ho, but trust. If you don't apologize to your mama in 24 hours, shit gonna get uglier than Ken and Barbie, okay? Don't play. All right. So she done gave a plug to Ken and Barbie. That's a blog site. She says, and also I like to say to my supporters, I love you. May God bless you. You're amazing. All the good pussy gal them to yes. But I'm very serious, ho. The things that you've lied about, even pertaining to your mom, you don't want them out, okay? Now, since you think it's funny to speak about people's family, we'll all join in. We'll all play the reindeer games. Soon as your new nose heals, as soon as you're well, let's just leave it there for a second. Girl, bye. I'm just over it. I'm just over it. Y'all let me know what y'all think. That's the lyrics. That's the damn lyrics. And I think it's whack. Whack diddy whack, whack, whack. I think it's whack. You get 3 tomatoes, Nikki. Boo! Tomato, tomato, tomato. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. I feel like it's trash. And I don't care if the barbs come for me. I don't care. I could like who I want to like. I think Megan's rollout was better. Especially like with her going 72 hours on Twitter. You know what I mean? Like she should have just stayed silent and just dropped the bars and maybe we could receive it, but it's trash. It's one verse of trash. Michelle GM, Nicki tripping. Ooh, Juby Buggins says sounds like peasantries. Thank you, Michelle GM. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. I ain't even like the beat. I didn't even like the beat. Sounds like a grammar school rap. Your mama, your mama, your mama. Exactly. It's trash. Michelle GM said, hey, James. Back to you said 2 tomatoes. Yes. She relied, no, not only did she rely on her barb, she claimed she contacted Kelsey, but I wouldn't believe anything that Kelsey says. They're no longer friends. She can make anything up. She can make anything up. But you know what I'm here for, Naughty Crew? The comeback. I hope Megan get her ass. That's how weak sauce these lyrics was. I hope Megan come back and destroy her. You should have just stayed on Twitter with this, ma'am. You should have just stayed on Twitter with this. Okay. And only thing she's and shout out to Couture Bay. Only thing she's really doing is giving Megan more clout. I mean, and she went through all of this yesterday. First, she said the song was going to drop at 3. Then she pushed it back to 9. Ma'am, we do not need a play by play. We do not need a play by play. Get in the booth and drop the beat. Because when you don't follow through and meet the deadline, people are like, "Ugh, where's it at? Where's it at?" Woo, Toya. She said, should she have called Safari? I really feel like it was corny. It was corny to me. It was corny and it wasn't giving me Bigfoot vibes. Let me see. Let me make sure. I'm trying to see what some of the fans are saying. Well, you know the barbs are gonna barb. Like she could do no wrong. Period.
Nicki must be motherfucking playing. She playing. Yeah, she just playing, y'all. Nicki, stop playing, okay? Because this ain't the time to be playing. Like, you supposed to be like with your pen or with your pad. Like, come on now. Now I love me some Nicki. Stop playing like this. Just sounds like all of Nicki tweets just in one song. Like, it's just like, I mean, Nicki had a couple cute little bars, like she popped a little grape in the fruit fight, but everybody saying that Nicki was just playing like she was going easy, baby. Don't go easy. It ain't time to go easy.
It ain't
This
time.
is not the time. Like, ooh. I'ma just wait. Like, I think it's like maybe like, just the intro. I'm waiting for the real song.
I told y'all in the beginning, all it was a big run on sentence. Everything she was tweeting about, she just threw it in this one verse song. The song, it was corny. And we heard this all weekend on your 72-hour rant. Jay. Jay said she pushing it back like she doing a book report. I'll tell you, it was one big ass run on sentence. Everybody is hollering. Nicki needs to fix her life. Megan, in my opinion, will body her both lyrically and physically because her body's natural. Thank you, Juby Buggin. Thank you, Juby Buggin. Thank you. Shout out to King's Daily Push. I'm feeling him. Follow him on the gram. I appreciate his perspective, but I think we all in agreement. Now, Kim Barbie. It's crazy. And you know, Akbar, she's gonna freaking. Here, Juby Buggin. Shout out to Juby Buggin. She said after 72 hours, I was waiting on a banger. I ain't even get a bop. She hashtag Nicki Minaj this. Hashtag Where's Roman. Ciao. James said waste the studio time, at least get a ghostwriter. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I can't wait to see what Megan responds. And I feel like Megan is unbothered with everything that Nicki was saying in here. Okay. You just speaking on her dead mother and you're calling her a hoe. She is immune to that. She is immune to that. At the end of the day, she doesn't care about what you think about her morals because You the last person that needs to be speaking on someone's morals, considering who you're married to. Period. So social media reacts to Nicki Minaj's new song Bigfoot. All right. Heated said that ish was trash. Shout out to Hollywood Unlocked. Nicki is really thought she did something with this Bigfoot ABC 123 Do Re Mi song. That's how I felt like it was a nursery rhyme. Huffing and puffing. Mm, the Coco all night saying she had 5 diss tracks ready. Yeah, it's a no. It's a no. No Limit Soldier says Nicki Minaj. What the F? This can't be the Bigfoot you've been huffing and puffing about releasing. Fans are not feeling it. Nicki Minaj, the past 52 hours. She came off unhinged. She really did. Honesty the liar. How you get shot with no scar, but you called her a bullet fragment, but you like the photo of her scarred foot as a key. But you keep telling her to stand on her good foot. How dumb can Nicki Minaj be? Yo, not your fans coming with better bars than you. Icy Pisces says at Nicki Minaj, Anika, Tanya, Mirage. Laugh my effing off. What the F? I was expecting much more. This is so Ice Spice level. Safari left, and you ain't been the same since. They dragging her. They dragging her. They are dragging her. And you know what? This is what happens when queens come off their thrones for so-called pet. And I'm not calling Megan a peasant. You know what I mean? But you say you the queen. This track does not give me queendom, honey. Okay? Naya says that Nick Minaj, tell me this a damn joke right now, cause ain't no way you sat your lip down in the studio and recorded this. Where the F the real song at? She felt the pressure. She felt the pressure. And Megan's rollout was epic. How she contacted Power 105 and she like a hit dog will holler and she responded in less than 24 hours, just like Diddy did with the Cassie lawsuit. Spoke volume. She's unhinged and she's bothered. It's a no for them. Yeah, girl. You need to go back to the drawing board on this one. You need to go back to the drawing board. Make sure y'all hitting that like button, even the people in the bushes. We are going over Nicki's dish response to Megan's hit, and it's a no for me. Dog Walker, 5 tracks, Metis said one line, and she supposedly wrote 5 Travis. Girl, bye. Yeah, she took that Megan Law line to heart. She sounds hurt, and it didn't go over well. And she tried to flip it, like for a free track. Megan will f you raw. Child. It's not a good look for you, Nikki, because Megan, she drop kicked she drop kicked your ass, queen of rap. This is the corniest comeback to me. This is the corniest beef. Well, I'm here for the beef. Let me stand corrected. I'm here for the beef for sure. But for her to be so seasoned, I'm not impressed. Juby Bucket said my 10-year-old had better bars. Yeah. My 10-year-old had better bars. The public is really not feeling it. And I'm not either. I'm not looking forward to hearing this in a club. I'm not looking forward to hearing this with a new beat. I'm just not looking forward to it. Nicki, congratulations. You played yourself, sis. You played yourself. Yes, Jess, Nick, Nat, Patty Whack, give a dog a bone. It's nursery rhymes with better bars than this. Nick, Nat, Patty Whack, give a dog a bone. And she got to learn how to move in silence. Like all the Twitter rants leading up to this, you killed the anticipation for your comeback. That's my opinion. People don't have to agree, but that's my freaking opinion. I said what I said and I'm sticking to it. It's whack. And this is coming for a girl. I have not downloaded Pink Friday. I have not. I have not. Mm-mm. Like that one song was alright, Ruby Rose, but yeah, no. Mm-mm. Not interested. Not interested. So the fans are not responding well. Speaking of diss tracks, Benzino responded to Eminem. Let me know if y'all want to go through those bars. Hold on. I haven't listened to it yet. So I'm gonna go on mute. Y'all let me know in the comments if y'all want to go through the bars for Eminem to Benzino and then Benzino to Eminem. Okay, I feel like Benzino killed that track. I like the beat. All right. Compared to we going to compare. What was the name of Eminem song? I can't. Let me just Google it. Hold on. Since we getting into the beef, we might as well continue the momentum. So they've been involved. It's Lemonade track. Oh, no, it's called Doomsday Part 2. All right, I got it up, y'all. Yeah, they hold your mama line. Okay. All right. So we want to be fair because Eminem, he dropped his first. We're gonna go through the lyrics on that, and then we'll go through the lyrics on Benzino. So far from what I heard, Benzino was going hard. I like the beat and everything. Now Eminem, you couldn't come with a better beat than this. I'm saying. So let's go through the lyrics. He has an intro on here. Yo, yeah, a little under the weather. F it. Yeah. All right, here we go. All right. He said, first, I'm going to shred a what? Verse like I had a personal vendetta. Words come together like birds of a feather. Till I need a walker like Herschel. I'm better than all of you effing little twerps put together. But I'm not trying to be controversial. I rather talk about ish with the purpose that matters. Like who had the second best verse on Forever. Now I got a riddle. What? One condition. You mustn't laugh, okay? What is the opposite of Benzino? What? A giraffe. Go at his neck. How the F is that? How can I go at something he doesn't have? So he's making fun of his neck. Arms so short, he can't even touch his hands. Wow. When they're above his head doing jumping jacks, wow, sorry, I don't mean what to upset you. Ben, when I talk about what all the debt you in. Uh, I hear that you been what? Creeping on the low. I'm them cheap, excuse me, in them cheap hotels, yeah, that they catch you in. All right, so he making fun of him being bi. So Jesus Christ, dog, when you said 210, never guess you meant at the Red Roof Inn. In a room with one single bed, two men, shady man. You can't. Yes, you can. Well, I guess then I regret to inform you. Hate to spoil the day. What? Mhm. But this doesn't bring me no joy to say. Guess that Coy Leray feet in the toilet, eh? Don't get that. Damage due to flow, collateral, I suppose. Gap pointed like mine and Sandra Bullock's nose. Yeah, them bullet holes have you full of those. You'll catch a stray like an animal control. Plan a funeral. I'ma probably have to plan a few neurological exams. Wow. Once again, if it's off into that damn padded room, I go right towards the asylum or the psychic ward because I strangle you with a mic cord. Because you effing mind morbid. I'm on my way, Pegasus, my high horse, and I'm flying itch. I soar like a sty. You probably feel like you're gonna die because you're in my because you in my morgue. You tied up like a tight score, and that's why I'm back with Cole Bennett, and I've been at the level of J. Cole been at It's aftermath that I ride for till I die. I'm no rapper, so I'm sorry for the reading. It's choppy. What y'all think? That's Eminem version, okay? Let's get into Benzino's bars. I like the beef. The beef is beef in Naughty Crew. I like the back and forth. I like the banter. Let's compare to Benzino. Now these are his lyrics to Vulturous or Vulturious. Vulturious. Okay. So yo, Eminem, you should be called Skittles, sweet ass mother. He says candy ass Eminem, bitch ass feminine. Mad he lack melanin. All volumes up again. All shit, here we go. Benzino versus Jim Crow. No cutsy when I see one. How many you overdose? How many times you overdose? Cracker on crack, who rap but hate black in this show. Invade our culture, they insult us. Time you get exposed. Lil Ho, this Mariah, Christina, Michael, and Brittany. What kind of go to war with people dancing and singing? Don't F with 50 and keep it a buck. You ain't tough. Your baby mama could get a bag like how Cassie did Puff. Wow, he should have left Puff. I know Cassie and Puff. I know Cassie and Puff like
Now why am I in it?
And you could have did
Now
it.
see how I get thrown in
because you never
I ain't even did
apologized.
and they like keep us out of it. If they read your lyrics in the court like they did Young Thug, from the drugs, chopping her up, corpse in the trunk. You a punk, plan my funeral, please. You shoot who? Square ain't even go circle the block for proof. And the truth, my daughter had a life that I never had. I'm probably more Boston George than American's dad. But I provided food, clothes, gifts, keep you excited. Now you let the industry really lynch, keep us divided. But back when I got indicted in and out of court fighting, you was in a pretty home with something foreign to ride in. Actually, he grew up in a trailer park. I'm just saying. Of course, I tell you, hate your father. He could never find his trailer park swine bitch. Oh, there we go. Shit, you're miserable and you're alone. And we think that they cloned you. You look weird. Don't care how much just for men they put on you. Never seen with a girl, never seen with a bitch, but got a song. What if I was gay with Joyner Lucas? Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know in the chat. I think Benzino went harder. I like Benzino's versions better. Yes, I like the Benzino versus Jim Crow line. James. All right, put a one in the chat if you team Benzino. Put a two in the chat if you team Eminem. I'm going with Benzino on this one. But the rap beef is beefing, y'all. I'm loving it. This is what hip hop is all about, the battle raps. 8 Mile Part 2. Hey, Cam. I think Benzino did his thing. Compared to that last track he dropped when he was trying to compete with his daughter, I think he did his thing. And at least he competing with a man this time, okay? That's more his speed anyway, competing with a man. Thank you, y'all. Okay. Looks like y'all going for Benzino. Well, I'm here. I'm here for the battle rap. The battle rap is rapping. All right, let me see what some of the comments are saying. See what these folks think over here. I didn't think I was gonna get into it. I was gonna save it for another live. Just so y'all know, I'll be back later. to get into trending topics. Cause this chick right here, get on my last nerves. And it's just like go somewhere. People need to stop following her because that'll give her some humble pie. Period. Shout out to the neighborhood talk. Let's see what some of the comments are saying. I want to see what the people are saying. Benzino for the win. Got it. Okay. Let's see what the general public is thinking. This person said, what the F is this, 2003 again? They talking about the 22-year-old beef. This person dying laughing, fire. This person posted this meme. Jay-Z looking ashy. Dutch Master say, no way Benzino diss track harder than Nicki's. No way Benzino track harder than Nicki's. Absolutely is. Like, yo. That's facts right there. I really feel like his track is way better than Nicki's. Look, this person said, oh, Benzino put his whole neck into this fire. I thought it was dope. Look, a lot of people saying, how Benzino make a better diss track than Nicki? Girl, Nicki Minaj, girl. Oh, we have a guest. Hey, Gina. Welcome, Queen. You're on mute. Gina, you on mute. You have to come off mute. I definitely want to hear what you're saying. Oh, okay. She's gotta connect. We just gotta give her some time. Yes, people are comparing Benzino track to Nicki Minaj, the queen of hip and hop. This person says, I don't know why anyone would jump out there with Eminem. This person, Swaggy C, says, it ain't bad though. It's not. This person, the Bree Moore, says, he might not have a neck, but that chest definitely poking out. He snapped. Yes, he did. Nah, Benzino ate. Made all the sense. Benzino did eat. Eminem, you better go back to the drawing board, sir. Nicki Minaj, go back to the drawing board because it's not hitting. It's all good. Take your time. I'm here. Benzino, you need to go back to the drawing. I'm not Benzino, sorry. Eminem, you need to go back to the closet. Ratchet says, no, he did not call him the rap industry's Willie Lynch. He did. No, he did not. I'm getting out of here. I'm cutting the F right up. I'm here for the rap beat. I'm here for the battle. I say, leave it in the booth. Put it on wax or streams nowadays. But that's what we used to say back in the day. But I'm loving what's beef. I'm loving the beef. I'm here for the beef. Benzino knocked Eminem out the park. I Benzino, you know what? Because I'm not a hater. Because Benzino's not my favorite person. I don't like the way he responds to things. A lot of times, you did your big one this time, and I'm here to give you your flowers. I'm here to give Megan her flowers. Nicki, go back to the drawing board, hon. Because them nursery rhymes, that big run-on sentence that you gave us, we ain't feeling it over at the 90 Crew. Mm-mm. We ain't feeling it. Mm-mm. Nope. Not feeling it. You better go back to well, you can't go back. See, Megan got Beyonce and Jay-Z behind her. Looks to me, Nicki, like Megan feeling herself. Feeling herself. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling it, feeling it. I'm just saying. Cause Meg been out here living her best life. Okay. She is like unbothered. And I'm here for it. And I'm saying, Megan, get your bag, hun. All right, because Megan is winning. She is set to be on Good Morning America. Hey, Gina.
Hey, sorry for my terrible connection.
It's all good, hun. It's all good. Look, Megan is scheduled to be on Good Morning America next week. Okay? Megan is getting booked and busy. Megan is feeling herself, feeling herself, feeling it, feeling herself. Look at her having a good time with her blind flow. Now, Gina, I'm here for your opinion. All right. So we went over Nikki's response
No,
to
I'm
his.
sorry I'm late. Oh,
It's
I'm
all
sorry.
good. And then we also compared Benzino and Eminem beef, and Benzino came back and did that. But I want to hear your thoughts. Go. The floor is yours.
So I listened to Nicki's and I'm disappointed. The thing is, I didn't actually think that Nicki was going to put everything that she tweeted in the diss track. I was thinking that some of it was going to be this, but some of it was going to be different. So I was surprised that Nicki did that. I don't know. I'm disappointed. Like, and the thing is, Nicki's bars would have probably hit a lot harder had she not have just said everything. Like, I think that Megan Raw line would have hit a lot harder if she didn't tweet it. And I remember somebody tweeted that. Do you know what Nicki should have called it? Roman's Law.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, that's so good. So I was like,
That would have been
like,
clever.
like that diss track didn't really hit hard at all. There was no like double entendres, double meanings. I'm like, Nicki. And again, Nicki has it in her. Last year, she literally wrote, I don't mess with horses since Christopher Reeves. Like, she had people searching it up. Like, that was a clever line.
Yes.
So, I'm not sure what's going on with Nicki recently, but I have to say this, Megan won in terms of optics, and because Nicki put out the worst diss track, worst diss track of her whole career, she won. And honestly, I was I kept thinking that Nicki was gonna come back with fire. Part of me really believed Nicki was gonna come back with something very, very for so much fire. I'm shocked that she came back with that.
Let me tell you, Nicki Minaj, a word of advice from the Naughty crew, from Naughty. Real gangsters move in silence. And your 72-hour Twitter rant ruined the momentum for your diss track. And for you to take all those tweets and put it in a run-on sentence shows me like you're weak sauce right now. You weak. Like your slip is showing, Nicki. Your slip is definitely showing. Did you hear the Eminem diss track?
Yeah,
And did you hear Benzino's response?
yeah. So before I just get into that, it's just that I'll just say one thing about Nicki. I remember when Remy Ma, because I still think Remy Ma she for this was worse than anything Megan said. Like Megan only really said, can we just be honest with ourselves with this? Because I thought about this his song. If we're being honest, only really one bar hits from Megan's his song, and you know, and Nicki made the bar hit harder because she let us know she was bothered. Had Nicki never responded, I honestly don't think people would be talking about Hiss as much. I think Nicki made it more popular than what it was. But yeah, so I remember when Remy dropped Shifa and Nicki didn't respond for 3 weeks to the point that nobody thought Nicki would respond, and then she dropped No Frauds. Why didn't Nicki do that? Let people think what they want to, film your music video and come back with sauce, but she didn't. Why?
I think Megan struck a nerve, and it showed.
I don't understand this because I'm sorry, but Remy Ma said way worse things. I'm sorry, Remy Ma objectively said worse things than Megan did. So I'm not sure why you're more mad at her. You weren't even this mad at Cardi B. That's my thing. And Cardi B actually did physical violence against you. Why are you more mad? Why are you more mad at Megan than you are at other people who dissed you worse and actually like attacked you?
I'll tell you why she mad. Because Megan got 3 Grammys.
But my thing is like, who cares about the Grammys? Like, Snoop Dogg doesn't have a Grammy and he's still a legend. Like, Nicki, stop. Like, why do you need validation from these places? Like, so many great artists don't actually have Grammys. Diana Ross only won her first an honorary Grammy like 2-3 years ago. Like, why? She needs to stop seeking validation from these white institutions. Like, they don't like you. Like, why are you letting us know that you're bothered? Like, stop wearing it on your chest.
She's definitely bothered, and I feel like she's jealous. She's jealous.
But,
And,
but
I mean, her
why?
response was weak.
But what? But I don't understand it. If we're being objective, Nicki is a better rapper than Megan. Like we're not gonna pretend Nicki is not a better rapper than Megan. Like
Mm-hmm.
I can be objective. Nicki's got harder lyricism. Yeah, Megan is a lyricist, but Nicki's got harder lyricism, and she's way more versatile in her discography. Why are
Mm-hmm.
you jealous of her? That's my thing. There is nothing to be jealous of. You are better than all of these other girls. We know this. You are better. Why are you jealous of these girls? They're not in your lane.
I just feel like Megan had a well thought out plan, and that's why she was able to market herself a lot better. Look at this. His by Megan Thee Stallion rises 3 spots to a new peak of number 5 on US Spotify with 1.24 million streams.
Literally, like, Nicki's just, I'm thinking, this is because of Nicki. Like, we have to answer ourselves. This stuff is streaming because of the beef. Like, I'm telling you, like, okay, be honest. Do you really think that the song probably would have blown up as much had Nicki not said anything? Like, do you think that the song still would have been like blowing up as it is right now?
I think so because of that Megan Law line. Like she had everybody looking up Megan's Law.
Yeah.
I feel like it would. It would have.
But the thing is that
Megan was strategic how she rolled the song out. It hit properly.
But
whereas Nicki, her rollout was a Twitter rant, unhinged for 72 hours, and then she took everything she tweeted and put it in a run-on sentence on a song.
Because my thing is that yes, like she has source with the Megan's Law line. I think people would have had Nicki honestly the same thing. I think people would have talked about it for 2 or 3 days and then people would have just moved on. This is me personally. I think that people talked about it for a few days. And then but thing is Nicki gave it more weight because she let us know that it bothered her. And thing is people are now saying the line just to get back at Nicki. That's what I'm saying is she made the line hit harder, and Nicki extended the conversation by letting us know that she's bothered.
Exactly.
And the thing, because my thing is that I was speaking to my friend about this. This is getting more streams than Bongos even then, and this is getting more streams than Cobra. So and the thing is, we both said that this is because of Nicki. So for me personally, I'm convinced that people a lot of people hate Nicki. So they're tuning in just to piss off Nicki. They hate Nicki, and so they're tuning in to stream Nicki, and people are tuning in for drama and beef because I can't lie, drama is entertaining and stuff. So I am probably predicting, and this is my personal opinion, and if you're mad at me, I think the song.
I would never be mad at you for your opinion.
I think the song is gonna chart high probably this coming week purely because of the drama, but I predict the song is probably going to start dropping off after about 2 weeks.
Are you talking about His?
Yeah, probably. This is my prediction about His. Because I can't lie, because Nicki's just released a diss track, so we're still tuning in for the beef. I think you give it 2 weeks, it will probably die down a bit.
Do you think Megan should respond?
No, it was trash. I'm not even going to address this. My thing is that this isn't even a good enough diss to address.
Wow.
No,
wow.
Honestly, no.
But I just feel like Megan is winning. I feel like Megan is winning at this point. Her rollout was better. It was packaged better. And I feel like that's why she's winning. And I want to give her flowers. You know what I mean? Because they've been picking on her for so long, slut shaming her, talking about her getting propelled in her foot. I think she just took so much hate for so long, and I'm just happy she has a win on her back right now, and she's living her best life. What do you think about Benzino's return this to Eminem? I think he went hard.
That's it. Benzino's was. I'm sorry, like I thought everyone was overhyping Eminem's line. Like, yeah, the giraffe line was funny, but I didn't think it was all that. I think
I didn't think
Benzino.
it was all that either.
Yeah, I think Benzino came back harder, and I was like, see, Benzino did it correctly. Benzino said, "I'm gonna drop," didn't respond, dropped it, and that's what Benzino did do. He kept it on wax,
And he hit it hit. It
and it
hit good. I
hit.
love the beat. I love his cadence on it. And he's quite clever, right? With a lot of his stuff. Like I felt like Benzino's diss to Eminem was harder than Nicki's diss to Megan.
It was. And the thing is, I'm shocked because it was Benzino.
Right. Right. But good for him. You know what I mean? But he took it like a man on the chin and he went into the booth and dropped. All right. It wasn't all this. I feel like Nicki sabotaged her own project.
Exactly. My thing is with Nicki, right? You said you had it in the stash, and this is what you produce. I don't believe her. I'm sorry. I don't believe her. And the thing is that no, you couldn't have had this in the stash because this is the best you can come up with. You did not have that in the
Exactly.
stash. You threw this together last minute. Because my thing is that if you had this in the stash, why were you fighting with Megan's producers?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yep.
no, I was gonna say to this comment, Nicki made the Megan's Law line hit because she addressed it. You never let your enemies cry. Sorry, you never let your enemies see you cry. You never
Mm-hmm.
let them see where it hurts. I'm telling
Mm-hmm.
you, the Megan's Law line was good, but what made the line slap even more was because Nicki made it known she was pressed. I guarantee you that had Nicki just have not said anything, said, I'm having a diss track coming out, dropped the diss track, and then she hit back with the Megan Raw, it would have hit a lot harder.
Exactly. And then her whole rant at the end of the song, I'm talking about Nicki.
Oh my
It
god,
just
like
gave me unhinged. Like you could have made a verse.
that's what I'm saying. So like she's just whispering at the end. I'm like, the thing is that like first of all, like thing is sometimes it works because in like Hit 'Em Up, you know when Tupac raps the whole thing and then in the end he goes on the run. That's fine if the rest of the song is good. And that way you know if you have a good diss and then the end of it you're putting the nail in the coffin, then that's when you know that okay, now I'm digging you in the dirt. But the thing
Mm-hmm.
is, Nicki's diss didn't even hit like that. So when she did the end, you just look like a lunatic. You're not like digging her in the grave. You just sound deranged.
She sounds unhinged. But I'm here for the beef, Gina. I'm loving this right now. I think hip hop needed this
We
to revive itself. Like I'm here for the beef for sure.
we need it. Do you know why? And do you know why? I will thank Nicki for one thing. I'm glad that she said Megan's name out her mouth. I'm sick of these new generations of the sub disses and the tweets. Why? Please tell.
Subliminal.
Why is everyone scared to say names?
Tired of the subliminal culture.
I'm tired of it. Like, I don't want to be able to do the work. You know, I have to rely on other channels to like figure out where these lines come from. I have to rely on Twitter. Please tell me, why are these new rappers scared to say names? I don't understand.
It's just like Kristen Keys, what he did. He gave us a whole subliminal rant and then disappeared. I'm just really, quite
Oh my
frankly,
gosh, yes.
I'm over this. Where I come from, we're direct. New Jersey, we very, very direct and to the point, and we want people to know who we're talking about. So, and that's just me. You know what I mean? That's East Coast. We're just very direct as a culture. I don't like this whole subliminal culture. It's very cowardly to me.
Yeah. Can we bring up Lotto? Lotto was annoying me because it's like, did you see how Lotto was trying to like sub this Ice Spice?
Yeah,
And so she, because you know,
we
I think
want
it's Lotto.
Lotto to win, but it's something missing.
The thing is, Lotto, you can rap. That's the thing is that Lotto,
She could really rap.
you are an objectively better rapper. And the thing is, I don't even like Lotto. I'll be honest, I find her personality off-putting, but Lotto can rap. So the thing is, you can sub this Ice Spice because Ice Spice cannot take you. So this thing of you doing a rap and then you having a video of Ice Spice in the background and getting people to do their detective work, it's like say Ice Spice's name out your mouth. call her out because
All out.
Ice Spice will never try to do a sneak diss against you, well, a proper one, because she knows that she can't beat you. Let it be known.
Exactly.
Like,
Exactly. Hey, the doll. How you doing today? The doll had a comment, Gina. She said Nicki's diss was awful. Meg's song was fire. Her fashion, her lyrics, her clothes, straight fire. Meg killed it. Thank you. Hands down.
because she planned it out. I'm telling you, I saw her film Hiss months ago. So do you know what Megan did? Megan filmed the video months ago. She wrote it months ago. She had an album rollout planned. Do you know what Megan also did? Megan has recently signed a distribution deal with Warner Brothers. So do you know what that gives her? Radio play.
Wow.
Because you know why? I think one of the reasons why Cobra didn't do well is because she didn't have radio play. And I think it was just off of streams. And I think that her streams weren't strong enough. So do you know what she did? She signed a deal with Warner Brothers to give her distribution so that way, do you know what it does? They're going to play it on radio now. She sent her song to every radio station at midnight, including Nicki City. She did a well curated album rollout around this song. And the worst part of that this is that Nicki ended up doing more promotion for the song than actually Megan did herself. And she made it worse for herself.
I think Megan is a genius. I think she's gotten smarter about how she needs to move in the industry. And I wish her, I think Megan's gonna be in her bag for 2024. And I'm here for it, and I'm loving all this beef. I really, really am. Let me see what Juby Buggin's saying. She said anybody can rap better than Ice Spice. Education connection commercials go harder than Ice Spice. Ice Spice is a manufacturer rapper, period.
Because my thing is that so we know this. So then why can't I diss Ice Spice? Why can't I just say Ice Spice's name? Ice Spice is never gonna try and rap you properly. That's why these new girls don't like to rap. I remember when Young Naomi said something about another female rapper. Another female rapper made a diss track about her, and Young Naomi didn't respond because Young Naomi can't rap.
She can't rap.
Young Naomi
JT's
can't
the
rap.
rapper.
Exactly, JT is a rapper, so because Young Naomi can't rap, she's not gonna respond. And so then she lost. I'm like, no, if this was hip hop, you would respond. Because we all know Young Naomi cannot rap, she can't respond, so then she just doesn't do it. A lot of these girls, like Sexy Red, they're never gonna do disses properly because they can't rap.
Exactly. Bam Bam, thank you for your comment. Med took round one. I fear the shade.
This
Okay.
isn't round one. I'm sorry, this isn't round one anymore. It's over.
It's over.
Because Nicki, the
She's a
thing is,
part two.
Nicki responded and it was trash. So this is no longer round one for the Megan's Law because Nicki has officially responded. I was saying round one and I said wait till Nicki responds. It's done. And the thing is, if Nicki has to release multiple songs, you know you lost. And if Megan doesn't even respond and Nicki's just releasing multiple songs unprovoked, you're done.
Exactly. The dog says, I miss the old Lil Kim era, Queen Latifah, and all the girls like Eve, Missy. Women rap is failing. I think, you know what? I think it could come back. But they have to stop all this online catty beefing. It's corny. Get in the booth. Get in the studio.
I think female rap could be better if we actually get more talented girls in the forefront. I mean, if we had Rhapsodies, if we had No Names, if we had like Lakias in the mainstream, female rap would be in a good place. But as long as we have these subpar girls like Sexy Red, and I like Ice Spice as a girl. She's a nice girl, but Ice Spice cannot rap. It's gonna bring female rap down. This beef has done more for female rap, honestly, in the past year because one, we're up against two girls who can actually rap. So it's more entertaining to watch. Like, I have no interest in entertaining an Ice Spice Latto beef because Ice Spice is not going to give anything interesting.
That's not even a challenge for Lotto at all. That's not even a challenge.
Like, have you just listened to a new song? It's terrible.
Really? I just think she's dying out fast. I mean, you got to think about it because I've been following Lotto since the rap game. And she didn't really take off from that TV show. You would think she would. She's very talented. She has bars. It wasn't until she changed her body and got the BBL done that people really started paying. Even Jermaine Dupri has spoken about this. But you have to keep reinventing yourself to stay relevant. And only thing she gives us is twerk sessions. Like, I'm so sick of these girls just twerking all over the place. Like, give us the music. Are you a stripper or a rapper? Make up your mind.
Oh, you need to go on the neighborhood talk.
Okay. And then I also like Scarlett. It's just I feel like she needs to get her attitude together.
Okay, so for me personally, Doja Cat to me is the best female rapper out of everybody. I know some people say Doja Cat's not a rapper. Look, Doja Cat to me is an artist who does R&B, but Doja Cat has said multiple times that she's a rapper. To me, Doja Cat is the best. I think Megan comes second, and then I'm putting Doechii there as well. Because y'all sleep on Doechii, but so Doechii's that girl, because Doechii can rap and she can sing. What's it called? But I think Doja Cat's the best, but her attitude is just the problem. Doja Cat needs to fix herself with that demonic stuff, but I think Doja Cat is one. And the thing is, Nicki don't even like Doja Cat. I'm pretty sure Nicki's threatened by her.
Exactly. Who's my favorite female rapper?
Doja Cat.
I love well, I'm old school. I love Lil Kim. I love Eve. Don't make me choose a favorite. It's all my old school girls, okay?
Oh, if I'm saying
I
this
even like
generation,
Foxy.
if I'm saying this generation, I'm picking Doja Cat. If I'm picking old school generation, I'm going MC Light. MC Light is literally my rap princess foundation blueprint of what hip hop is.
All right,
Nick,
the Breakfast Club has responded. Let's hear what they have to say about what they think about Nicki's diss track. Here we go. I have to play it from my phone. Fair use, fair use, fair use. This falls under fair use. And granted, like Charlemagne is like to me, but whatever. Let's hear what they gotta say.
Nicki got around her, but there's absolutely no reason that should have left the studio. I'm glad Nicki decided to finally rap and not just tweet, but no, that ain't it. Because Megan put out his on Thursday night, and for the next 72 hours. Friday midnight, yep. No, it was Thursday night at midnight. Midnight, yep. No, so Friday at midnight, right? So she put out his Friday night at midnight, and for the next 72 hours, all weekend, Nicki just has been talking about her on social media. And a lot of the bars that, may have made me been like, oh, shoot, she already tweeted about. She tweeted the Megan Law, Megan Raw line on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
Slick line. But once I heard it in the song, I already saw it on social media, so it ain't hit the same. The Bigfoot line on IG Live, I didn't hit the same because I heard it on IG Live. And I know we say all is fair in love and rap battles, but man, hearing Nicki keep talking about Megan's deceased mother, that ain't it.
Well, yeah, that's what people have been talking about. They're saying, when it goes to this rap, can you go too far in this rap? That's what people have been saying all weekend long.
I was born in 1978. If you'd asked me this question 20 years ago, I would have probably said, nah, all fair and loving hip-hop. And I still kind of feel like that to a certain extent.
I mean, we've seen it in everything. If you go back to Tupac, if you go to Biggie,
those are terrible examples.
If you go to Nas, if you go to Hove, if you go to
Hove apologized because he went too far.
Who else is?
And I'm sure Nas looks back on these sometimes and be like, okay, I should.
But they're friends now. That's it too.
But we're approaching this from a grown,
evolved
level.
Yes,
I just don't. Yeah, I don't see the need to bring in somebody's deceased mother. Like I said, I can't say it's not fair. I'm just speaking from a human perspective. Okay. From a human level, I don't agree with that.
Wow. I think that was fair. I think that was fair considering that Megan contacted them directly with the exclusive. I think they gave a fair analysis. What do you think, Gina?
Charlemagne is so politically correct. If this was a Charlemagne from 6 years ago, he would have ripped Nicki Minaj. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It's just the Breakfast Club. This is not like I want the Breakfast Club to be the Breakfast Club from 7 years ago. Mm-hmm. Charlemagne would have aired Nicki for this diss, and you can just tell they didn't even want to give their opinions on this. So I'm not even like everything Charlemagne said was correct. I'm annoyed with the fact that they don't even want to dissect the lyrics anymore. Like they used to analyze these disses bar for bar. Like why are you so scared, Charlemagne? Like this is why nobody likes the Breakfast Club.
Because he's fighting a case right now, so he's going to try to stay on the right side of everything.
But my thing is that this is rap beef, so you don't even need to be scared. This is not like a P. Diddy case where you're scared to talk about it. I understand that, but why are you scared to have hip hop beef? Nicki doesn't even like you lot on the Breakfast Club anyway. She's never coming on the show.
Exactly.
Nicki don't even like you, so you don't have to be scared. Like she's never coming on.
She won't go on any radio show.
She's only gone on Joe Budden. No. I mean, she went. She did Apple Music with Ebro.
Mm-hmm.
Cause she likes Ebro. She went with Joe Budden. She just hates the Breakfast Club because I think they stopped playing her music during the Nicki hate train. And
Exactly.
to be fair, Charlamagne was really hard on her during that Nicki hate train and stuff. I actually think they stopped playing her music, so I think she's hated them ever since.
Wow. So the doll has a comment. You have to sell your soul and get all these surgeries to make it big. Let your lyrics be your ticket instead of your body. Because to me, I'm still on the old heads that can rap. Exactly. But they made it a trend now to get these big booties so they can twerk. Like these female rappers are getting, instead of working out and getting their bodies together, they suck all their fat out and put it in their behinds, and then all you get is twerking for a whole performance. And there's more to life than twerking.
Yeah, I feel weird as a black girl who can't twerk. You know, sometimes as a black girl, who can't twerk, I'm just like, I can't relate to any of these girls because I actually can't shake ass.
Juby Buggin, her opinion is the industry is giving anyone who will promote their agenda headway. It's sad. They're selling our women short. They're giving promiscuity for profit.
Yeah,
Facts.
but the problem is that we reward it. Let's just be honest with ourselves. We made Sexy Red famous. I personally didn't. I have actually never streamed any of Sexy Red's music, but Sexy Red was forced on me against my will. The thing is, we need to say as a consumers, we support it, and so therefore, who's to blame, the artist or the consumer?
Yeah, I just don't like the whole culture. I'm not down with the Sukianas. I'm not down with the Sexy Red culture. It was only one song that was catchy to me, and that was the one she did with Drake. But I'm saying, like, if I hear it out somewhere, that's one thing. But I'm not like buying it or whatever. And to be quite, I had on it was last week. I had on glasses, and I was live on my Instagram, and someone posted like, "You look like Sexy Red." I felt like that was an insult. I
Yeah.
felt like that was an insult. Like, don't compare me to that house. I'm just saying that.
you need to you need to read Nicki's tweet. She's still going. It's literally all over this.
Oh, let me go to neighborhood talk. Hold on.
Literally, neighborhood talk. Nicki's still going.
Because she knows she flopped. She flopped. She's embarrassed.
But my thing is, this is the same girl who wrote Barbie Dreams. Barbie Dreams was an amazing diss track, and she wasn't even trying to actually and she was just having fun with it. Where is the girl who wrote Barbie Dreams?
Look at what she tweeted, you guys. Shout out to the neighborhood talks. On the next song, I'll delve into all the people Desiree allegedly fired for unknown reasons, other things as well. So many people were blindsided blindsided and hurt by her. Allegedly, she's willing to go broke to try to replace me. Girl, bye. You should have put that. You should have put it in the original. Girl, if you don't get out of here, it's not no next time.
Is she talking about Desiree Perez, the head of Rock Nation?
Yes.
Oh God, this is sad. And what? Megan is not trying to replace you. What is
She's
wrong with
not.
you? She's not, and you're a better You are a better rapper than her. I don't understand this. You are a better rapper than Megan. What is going on?
Here we go. Ashanti 2022 says, today is Monday. We are done with this. You take your pen, your pad, your clip, this Payless boot, these bars, and you take them all out to the trash. The next pen you pick up, go write down some affirmations because we don't want no more of this mess. Call your doctor. Absolutely. Like, she's unhinged. She's unhinged. She can't say she can't take it. And this was horrible for the queen of hip hop to come back with this run on sentence as a diss record, as a response. Nicki,
I think Nicki's actually, this sounds really dramatic, but I think Nicki's ruined her legacy. Like,
Meg done shook Nicki up.
I didn't want to say this, but because I said to my friend, this has to be one of the best disses that I've ever heard to justify Nicki's behavior. I'm talking about this needs to be a diss that will be reciting 30 years from now. That's how this diss has to be that good. And I said to her, if this diss is not less than immaculate, then That's it. But
Mm-hmm.
Nick,
Hey,
and just
Katore.
hey, Qatar, like. The thing is, nobody told Nicki that this was trash. My thing is, Nicki, where are your friends? Nicki, get some new friends. Fire your team. Whoever was on your payroll who told you that this was good. Who is on
Mm-hmm.
Nicki's team telling her that this was good?
Exactly. This was not good. It's just given like she struck a nerve, and it's given that she's insecure.
And the thing is that like there are also things to diss Megan about. Like I don't like when people. I do get annoyed when people act like there aren't things to diss Megan about. That actually are things to diss her about. If we're being objective, right? There are things to diss Megan about. You can go things about her character, like you can lay stuff out about her character, but Nicki did it in such a terrible way, and it was just not good. And of her antics. And again, the bars would have hit a lot harder had Nicki not have said anything.
Exactly. Please make sure y'all hitting that like button. Bam Bam says somebody said the pen ran out of ink. Yes.
Woo! And also, Sam's opinion, I think Party's diss was a lot better. Party's diss was better than Nicki's. Party's
Yes,
diss was better.
Party's response was definitely better than Nicki's.
Party's
Benzino's response was better than Nicki's.
Benzino.
Of all people, Benzino responded better than you did, hun. Queen of
Benzino,
rap.
Benzino kept it on wax. That's all you should do. Nicki, here's what I would have done, Nicki. I would have just tweeted, Roman is coming. Been silent.
And I like your idea. She should have came back with Roman's Law. That would have been clever and
That would have been
smooth.
fire. Drop
Hey,
the AI.
Stephanie.
That's what I would have done. I would have dropped the AI cover in the morning to get her trending all over Twitter. Then I would have said, dropping at this stuff. Silent, dropped it. And do you know why? If the thing is, I know Nicki's petty. Do you know what I would have done? I would have dropped a music video. And I also would have done a music video.
Let me address this one. Hey, Teardrop. Thank you for joining. He said Meg is a pass around and a snake. Party said so. Y'all just hate on her that you don't even want to acknowledge what she's been saying. Let me tell you something. At this point, I don't care who Megan sleeps with. I really don't. Only thing I care about, as far as Megan is concerned, is her music, and I am a fan of her music. All right. And only thing I care about is what she lay down in the booth, what she does in her personal life, and how many people she slept with. That is not of any concern for me, for moi. Okay. And quite frankly, I'm tired of people trying to slut shame her. It's old already. They did this all during the trial. She's already had all her business put there. So be it. All right. She did what she did, and she is where she's at today. Period. And I'm not hating on her. I don't care who she sleeps with at this point. And
If I
on
was
the other hand, the Barbs, y'all co-signed that nut, that unhinged nut who married a rapist, a convicted rapist, allegedly on purpose. So y'all make that make sense, Barbs, and then come at me.
listen, I said this. I said this from the first time I got on here. I do not stand for Megan or Nicki. I've also, when if I once said I think Megan's a perfect person? Hell, I think Megan's a flawed person. I don't doubt that Megan's probably messy, probably did some fake stuff. But if I'm looking at it in terms, but I'm looking at the situation objectively. I'm looking at it in terms of the booth. Megan has conducted herself a lot better in this. Plan this out very well, very well in terms of optics. She kept it on wax, done a full album roll up for the song. Nicki made herself look like a clown objectively. And you know, in my head, I was low-key betting on Nicki to win. That's how I thought Nicki was gonna win. And so I already had a slight bias towards Nicki, but Nicki ruined it. She
She
ruined
ruined
it.
it.
This is it coming from me. I don't stand for either one of these girls. How? I was literally thinking in my head that Nicki's doing. I think in my head like Nicki's probably gonna have the upper hand when she uses her diss track, and she didn't. She didn't. And so, if we look at it in terms of like pure hip hop beef, Megan won. Yes, Megan's character probably could be low key trash. And to be honest, I think she's probably fixed up now because she's been exposed at this point so much. I'm sure that she's probably not moving the same way that she used to because she can't. Because she's been exposed. I'm sure that this situation has been so bad for her that she's had to learn and grow as a better person. Because you want to know why? If Megan was still acting the same way that everyone claims that she has, she would still be exposed. She's cleaned out the way that she's cleaned out the way that she's acted. She's moving a lot better now. People should be allowed to grow and change as a person. I'm not saying Megan was perfect. I'm sure she's probably imperfect. But in the past year and a half, she's evolved to be a different person.
That's it. You see the dog? She said for that, Nicki a pass around. The industry all a pass arounds. Exactly. How many people did Nicki sleep with before she got married to the felon? I'm just saying, like Megan's a grown woman. She can sleep with whoever she wants. If she was single and she wanted to be single and this bad hop, that's her business. Her cootie cat is her business. It's her own. Period. Like, and that's the only low blow Nicki has is to say she was a pass around and things like that. Like, girl, bye. Like, she's still trying to justify marrying this felon.
Exactly.
He was 15 years old. No excuse. He's convicted. Like, if you were so convinced he was innocent, why did you think your celebrity would overturn a conviction that already happened? You made yourself look stupid by doing that.
My thing is that Nicki, you should worry about that lawsuit that Jennifer is filing against him. I think that's what Nicki should really focus on.
Please misspell your curse words in the comments. We're monetized over here. All right. Please misspell your curse words. But Taja, I hear what you're saying. You said Nicki effed a lot of people too. Quavo, Nas, Meek, cheated on Safari with Meek and the whole Young Money crew. Let's talk about it.
Do you want to talk about it? Do you want to talk about it? Nicki literally got Remy Ma Shifa removed because she was literally sleeping with Nas at that time. Like, do you want to talk about that?
Yeah, exactly.
Should we talk about that? But then let's talk about that. Do you know who people also used to call industry pass around? But a lot of you guys can talk about. People used to call Rihanna an industry pass around.
Mm-hmm.
People used to say Rihanna used to get around 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Everybody, but nobody likes to talk about that. Obviously,
they
because
all sleep around in the industry. That's
everybody in the industry. Can we just keep it a buck? Listen, whether or not I think what she did to Kelsey was right or wrong, I can be real. I think that the Kelsey thing was messed up. But if we're talking about in terms of stuff, everybody in the industry sleeps with each other. And the thing is, all of these men have community D. And you guys don't want to talk about all of the guys who are impregnating multiple different women, but we don't use the same language for men.
Whoa, thank you, Cian. Thank you for your comment. Listen to this. Nicki's name alone has a sexual connotation. I guess it's okay to insinuate she is a hoe. Nicki Minaj, Nicki Lewinsky, the mistress, etc.
Literally, her name is Minaj. Nicki's literal name is Minaj. Like, do people not actually know what Minaj actually means?
Look, Nicki was with Gucci Mane and Waka Flocka.
Wait, is that true about Waka Flocka?
That's what the dog says. I ain't saying she said it.
I thought Waka Flocka was just a rumor. I think Gucci Mane. I need to check this out.
All the men and women get around in the industry. Let's call a thing a thing. That's what they do. It's a big orgy.
Like these guys share men. Like I remember ASAP Rocky was dating everyone in the industry. He was dating Kendall Jenner. He was dating Rihanna, which I'm pretty sure that's why Rihanna hates Kendall Jenner. All these people date the same people. Hell, we can call Ariana Grande an industry pass around.
Oh, she don't mind breaking up a happy home either, okay?
If we answer ourselves, I like Ariana Grande, but she's a homewrecker.
She's a homewrecker. The thing says Nicki needs to worry about the people she surrounds herself with. She can't even take her family to her son's school events because they are all restricted. Yes, they are.
Exactly. I'm sorry. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of the BS and stuff. Thing is, I say to myself, I can hold Megan accountable, but then I have it. If you want to hold Megan accountable, fine. But the problem is that it's the double standards for me.
Yep, I have a problem with double standards.
You guys are never consistent with how you apply your morality. And Nicki, you have been shamed for most of your life. So why are you doing it to other women? Didn't you address this in Only? And then never front drink all my life, man. If I did, I'm not driven and eat my ass like a cupcake. Is that not what you said on Only? To address the rumors? Weren't you mad at Gucci Mane because Gucci Mane said that he slept with you, and then you said that wasn't true?
Exactly. BJ, thank you, BJ Buzzkill. He said Nicki's always been trash. All her music sounds the same. And as you see, her music is getting worse, washed up talent. I'm just saying, these are facts.
Um,
I heard Pink Friday too getting mixed reviews.
listen, I listened to Pink Friday too because I review music. Pink Friday 2 was underwhelming. Queen was way more cohesive. And say something about this. I know a lot of people sleep on Queen because it's during the hate train, but Queen had bots. Like, why does everyone forget Chung Lee? Chung Lee was one of the best bots in Queen. She had Barbie Ting, she had Barbie Dreams, but I think people don't appreciate Queen because of the hate train. But Queen had a more cohesive album with Nicki being in her bad guy era.
Exactly. The dog says yes. Nicki was first signed with Gucci Mane first, and then started working with Deb. Yeah, Deb, who was Waka mom. See, Nicki was social climate in the beginning when she was trying to get on, and then she left Deb to go with Cash Money. Taja, I love Nola Brooks. I love Lola Brooks. If we talk about new era, I love Lola Brooks.
Lola
I
Brooke is.
love Scarlett. Lola Brooks, she gives me that Foxy vibe, that Foxy Brown vibe.
I
So I'm
love.
really feeling her. I actually had a chance to see her perform at Powerhouse, and she did an excellent job entertaining the crowd. And she passed the baton and brought out Scarlett and let her get her little rocks off. That's how it should be, pulling each other up, putting each on the other on. Nicki problem is she wants to be the only one. She don't want to pass the baton. She just wants to be the only reigning queen.
My thing is that Nicki, even if you really don't like the other girls, if it bothers you that much, don't acknowledge their existence. You can just be by yourself. If that's what you really want, you don't have to acknowledge the other girls. But it's you. You keep going, like you keep like beating down on the other girls is what I don't like. Like you need to remind yourself every minute you post your stats all the time. Like we know your stats. You are the highest ranking rapper of all time. You are the best in the world. You don't need to remind them all the time. You don't need to beat down on these other girls. Just ignore
Exactly.
them. Don't acknowledge their existence. If the thing is, if you really don't want to bring these girls up, just pretend they don't exist.
Period. Less said, better said. You understand? Like that's just how I feel, and I just feel like she's a bully. She's a bully ultimately, and if because you saw it when her and Lotto had their little beef or whatever, and the phone calls leaked and stuff like that, and she's like, "You're gonna regret this. You're gonna regret this." To be quite honest, I don't feel like Nicki collabs with anybody that can challenge her.
But my thing is that I'm sorry, I'm not buying this because these girls still aren't better than you. I'm sorry, I'm not buying this. Because my thing is that Nicki, the thing is, I don't want to force this idea on Nicki that she has to do it because I think it's unfair to put those expect. Thing is, I think she should, but I don't think that we should push the fact that Nicki has to usher in new girls because we don't put those expectations on other women in other different industries. We say it's nice when they do, so I don't think it's fair to push that on Nicki. So I don't know.
Well, the dog says when Nicki came out on the scene, she was the only female rap. She did not have any competition. Foxy had stopped rapping. Lil Kim was in jail. Um, Remy was in jail. Missy stopped. She had no real competition, so of course she's going to be the queen. Of course she's going to reign the chart.
But my Nicki could have
Ooh,
been a doc. Nicki could have been a Dr. Dre. Nicki could have been a Dr. Dre. I mean, the thing is, okay, Dr. Dre is a woman beater, so I'm not gonna praise Dr. Dre at all. But I will say, at least Dr. Dre had enough humility to put on other rappers like Eminem and 50 Cent on, and that still makes you great. By the way, it doesn't take away from your greatness to put other people on.
it does
That
not. Actually, it makes you look better. You know what I mean? It makes you look like a team, like you're fair. You know what I mean? Oh God. Oh, Couture Bay corrected. She said Lil Kim was out of prison, but she refused to pay her homage. That's the
especially
thing.
she decided to start beefing with Little Kim and made Little Kim look like a hater. Where everyone said that Little Kim was hating on Nicki because she was new. And that narrative literally went on Lil Kim for years, and Lil Kim was chucked out by the industry to make way for Nicki Minaj.
Oh wow. You know, Akbar had to respond. She is so freaking corny. I'm sorry.
I
I
don't
wish
know.
she Akbar, like at this point, Akbar, the DICK writing is getting old.
My thing
So
is
before
that
she posted that Nicki murdered, girl, no, she didn't. And that's just how you know you a whole liar. You a whole it rider. I'm sorry. Let's see what the comments got to say. She clout chasing. She looks good. Don't call me white girl. She looks good, but I wish she stopped with her antics.
my
This
thing is that
Go
what
ahead.
sorry. My thing is that what does Akbar think that Nikki's gonna do for her? Because Nikki is going to do nothing for you. So what does this get you? What Nikki invites you to some parties? That's it. You think that Nikki's gonna put you on your help you with your rap career? You think Nikki's gonna put you on another song? Nikki has a label with other artists, and I don't even think that she's gonna help those artists, to be honest. What do you think that Nikki is genuinely going to do for you?
If she put this much energy into her own career, maybe she will have some radio play at this point. Because you know what's messed up? She can really rhyme. She can really rap.
Exactly.
She can really rhyme, but her antics overshadows her talent. This person says she D-Ride, and I hope she on her good foot because we ain't seen that ish. Exactly. We haven't seen nothing from her. Akbar is that one person who just wants to be down, laughing my ass off, no matter how meatball they look. She's embarrassing herself at this point. Candy, I'm gonna need you to get your cousin. Candy, I'm gonna need you to get your cousin.
You know, Candy don't even want to associate with her anymore. Okay, so the thing is, let me ask a question. I think after this, Nicki Minaj still holds the title of the Queen of Rap?
You think she still does?
No, I'm asking you, do you think that she still holds, currently, like, after this, do you still really think that she holds the title of the Queen of Rap after this?
Not really. She got TK'd. I mean, you just took your Twitter rants and put it into a run-on sentence as a response. Quite frankly, she embarrassed herself.
And you know, my thing is that let's just say that the diss wasn't that good. If you hadn't done the Twitter rants, it still would have been better. Like my thing is that, and tell you something, the diss would have hit so differently had she not been on Twitter. The diss would have hit a lot differently had she not have opened her mouth on Twitter. She
But
didn't
she's
do that.
backpedaling now. Now she want to come with another one. There's no do-overs. It happened.
And
But
the thing
I'm
is,
here for the beef. I'm here for the beef.
no, I'm here for it. But my thing is that it looks worse now. Because my thing, especially if Megan doesn't even respond to you and you're doing multiple diss tracks, that means that it's giving my first diss didn't hit, so I have to keep putting out multiple disses to make up for my first diss being mediocre as hell.
Exactly. Let me dig into some of these comments. If the whole world is against you, then you're the problem. Period. The doll says Akbar is a failure and she don't count.
Oh my gosh.
And Juby Buggin says, I don't know. I'm starting to second guess whether or not Nicki is really that good because that mess was ridiculous.
Okay, okay. If we're being honest with ourselves, Nicki is an amazing rapper. We're not gonna be delusional. Nicki has never been that good at disses. Can we just be honest with ourselves? If we're looking back at when she's been in Beats and Stuffs, her disses were never that good. I'm sorry, No Frauds as a response to Shifa was actually terrible. Like
Mm-mm.
Nicki, like thing is, Nicki has actually, if I'm being honest with herself, she's never been that good at disses. And again, I mean, I guess her beef with Little Kim, she had some actually kind of decent responses, but it wasn't like, oh, one person clearly won over the other. I mean, Nicki won in the long term because she became.
I think you lost connection, Gina. Well, this is shout out to the neighborhood talk. Looked like Kelsey liked on X, and it's just like Kelsey go somewhere. Like, bye. She liked this tweet. Me going to sleep knowing Nikki's pen game is unmatched. Y'all a lie. Y'all a lie. It was not good. It was not good. So the neighborhood just announced, it's official. Jess Hilarious announces she will be the new host on the Breakfast Club. Looks like Jess is officially a host on the Breakfast Club. She'll start next month. Y'all here for it, neighbors? Well, good for her. I hope she got the money she wanted. It's all good. I'm getting ready to shut down the show anyway because I'm hungry, y'all. Let me know what your thoughts are about Jess becoming a host. They finagled that and made everybody talk about it. Welcome back, Gina. Her device is probably connecting. Juby bugging facts. Let me see what these comments are saying. I just feel, yeah, she was inspired by ODs, loved them, but it's kind of scary how she studied Lil Kim and Lady Gaga. I felt like she was copying a lot of Lil Kim's style when she came out, Nicki. The color wigs and all like that. Okay. I'm not being delusional. I'm just wondering since Safari, she hasn't been hitting that well. That's facts. Remy Ma destroyed Nicki. She sure did. It's like the barking at the moon. Megan doesn't have to respond. I don't think Megan have to respond either, but I would like it. I'm here for the beef. I'm loving this beef era. That Nicki Minaj diss track is her. That Nicki Minaj diss track is her real talent trash. I guess her ghostwriter was on vacation and didn't pick up the phone. So she had to do it herself. Okay. People are dragging. Okay.
That's the
DJ
worst
drag.
part, man. That's the worst part. Nicki's literally getting dragged on TikTok. She's getting dragged on Twitter. Like, Nicki is not winning this battle, except for the delusional barbs who want to pretend that she ate.
It's crazy. She wants everybody, just like she wants everybody to believe that her husband was wrongly convicted. Like, chick, find a new storyline because we ain't buying it.
And you know the worst part is that if Nicki won, people would have said that she won. Like, it's not hard to admit who was the better artist. Like, if Nicki won, I don't even like Nicki, but I can tell you if I think that she ate or not. She didn't eat.
Hmm.
It
You can
didn't
have an
eat.
objective point of view.
Exactly. I
Even
can be
for
objective.
Bay, shout out to her. She had an objective point of view. I think she rated it like a 6. She expected more. Um, But that's why I like Couture Bay. Like she's able to be a fan of multiple artists and have an objective point of view. And if it's trash, it's just trash. She gonna tell you. Don't hate on her for opinion. In the words of Couture Bay, opinions are not facts. But I appreciated her objective perspective.
And Couture got dragged, you know. Let's just say Couture got dragged because, the Barbs came for her because she wasn't backing Nicki the entire time.
Nice comparison, TN. Nikki's alter ego, Roman Zelensky, is named after Roman Polanski, who is a child. Y'all see it on the screen.
Mm.
It's weird. It's weird.
Do you know what the funny part is that I saw a clip on Twitter, but apparently that this beef was on the news. This free promo is just writing itself. Like, I saw it on the news. Like, this promo is
Now the
writing
news is
itself.
putting hip hop beef on the news. Who would have knew? This is going to go down as a classic.
I mean, this is gonna go down as a mark on Nicki Minaj's career. Failure,
Exactly.
absolutely. Because at least Remy Ma won the battle, but at least Nicki won the war.
So Nikki ate that silverware, the napkins, the cups, but left all of the food on the plate. Then Remy dissed Nikki on Wait a Minute. Now that was a diss. Oh, I don't think Nikki got no work for Remy Ma. Hands down. I
The
don't
thing
think
is,
she have no work.
I
I
always
like Remy
said,
Ma too. She one of my faves.
but thing is, Remy Ma is a hardcore battle rapper. Like, Remy Ma comes from the streets. But my thing is that Nicki's response. Listen, I've always said, listen, no frauds is a good like start song in general. But I was like, this was your response to Remy Ma. I think that Nicki has always been. And thing is, I'm not saying this now because it's easy to hate on Nicki, but looking back objectively, Nicki has never been that good at diss songs. Nicki is very, very good at writing clever, punchy word lines, but if we're talking about in hip hop battle, pure hip hop disses, I think we've always overrated Nicki's ability to respond to diss tracks, if we're thinking
That's
about it
fair.
objectively. Because I'm looking back
That's
now,
fair.
because I'm looking back now, and I'm looking back at her other beats. Her disses have never actually been that good.
Wow.
She
That's a
she
great
has
observation.
she has a few juicy lines, and I've also said that Nicki great punchlines, but as a pure hip hop diss tracks, it has never been that good. But again, Nicki beat with Little Kim when she was literally popping in, and Nicki was literally blowing up as the Nicki Minaj, so we overlooked it. The Remy Ma one, again, Remy won the battle, but then Nicki won the war, so then we didn't really pay attention to it. But now with this one, I'm like, we have really never analyzed Nicki Minaj doing disses. I think we need to go back and analyze all of Nicki's beefs, you know?
Oh, we could do another show.
We should do another show where we analyze all of Nicki's beefs because I think we have overestimated her ability to do disses.
Okay, Juby Buggins said, if you can't battle, you not a real rapper. Period. Symphony
Half of these,
says it's
half,
three songs, which is 18-minute songs from Remy, right? I'm not sure, but we can come back for another show and do an analyzation of Nicki's past beefs. I don't mind doing that. I'll come on a little later. Um, but Gina, what are your closing thoughts?
my closing thoughts on this Nicki situation is overall, I'm just disappointed. That's all I have to say. I was holding out hope that all of Nicki's antics, the disc would actually be so good that it would like override all of Nicki's madness online. I did not expect it to be this mediocre, and I thought Nicki was. We're not dealing with the same Nicki, by the way. I think we need to say that the Nicki Minaj from 7, 8 years ago, she's dead. Don't know what happened to her. This is not even the Nicki from 5 years ago. I think personally, Nicki Minaj is in the midst of like a breakdown. I think she has mental health issues at this point. I think something is going on at home in her personal life because this behavior is unhinged. There is no
I
reason
think
to hate
she's
Megan
very
this much.
unhappy. I think she's very unhappy, and I think she's starting to regret who she married.
I think she does, but she's doubled down. And also, the Barbs are literally just, I can't stand the Barbs. Like, they were threatening to defile Megan's dad's grave.
They are the. Let me tell you, these fans or stands, whatever you want to call them now, they're disgusting. Okay, independent thinking people. I'm not breaking no laws for no rapper who will never care about me, who won't even give me $1 or blink at me or blow on me if I was on fire. People need to get help. Seriously, all this obsession, idolatry is a sin, people. And I'm not putting nobody, no celebrity before God. Period.
That's what I'm saying. If you see on Twitter, some of them were actually talking about going to Houston, finding her dad's grave, and vandalizing her grave. I'm like, oh my god, I can't even deal with you psychotic stands anymore. It is never that. It is never deep to love an artist so much that you will actually violate another person's grave. The Barbs are a sycophantic cult, and I'm sick of them. I'm sick of the Barbs, man. Barbs can come attack me all day and night. I'm sick of you lot.
Independent thinking. You know, your job as a fan is to support the art. Just like me and Gina were able to have sit up here and have friendly banter and give our opinions about what we felt about the beef. That's how a fan should be. You should not put so much into the celebrity. And I think it's disgusting that the Barb act like that. I can't stand when she does that Barb activation. That's not what a fan is supposed to do. A fan is there to support your art, to support your tours, support whatever endeavors it comes to your art. Y'all taking it too far, threatening people's lives, threatening to defile people's grave sites and things like that. It's disgusting. It's disgusting.
The doxing, the harassing. Please tell me why they found Ruby Rose's number and then they started calling Ruby Rose.
It's crazy. The best response
Just
is no
I
response.
can't.
She played Cardi B laughing at her online now. Everyone's laughing at her. Karma. Hey, Shay B, good morning. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and close the show, Gina. I'm gonna do some research and put that show together later. We'll go through the history of Nicki Minaj beefs and her comeback. We'll analyze it. I appreciate the suggestion.
No problem. This was a good discussion.
Yes,
Had
I love
fun.
it. I love getting other people's point of view. I love to be challenged. I welcome other people's point of views. Change my mind, change my perspective. I don't proclaim to know everything and I don't proclaim to have everything figured out. But this is how I grow as a person, being open to hearing other point of views.
As well. This is a good conversation, and we will be back to
Yes, we'll be
dissect
back
Nicki Minaj because
later. Give me a few hours. I
I,
gotta go like do errands and stuff like that. So, and I gotta do some research for myself.
I thoroughly I thoroughly believe we have overestimated this woman in dissing rap, not rap in general, dissing rap.
I agree. All right, Gina. So I'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye. So thank you all for joining me. This was such a good show. I appreciate every last one of you participating. Please, please make sure you're hitting that like button and share my content out so that we can start conversations around the world. Nikki, yeah, you need to go back to the drawing board. You need to figure out your whole life. You need to get your life for real. All right. So I will be back later. We'll do an open panel discussion. And we're going to analyze the history of Nicki Minaj's beef with other female rappers. All right. So I appreciate every last one of you. Until next time, Naughty Crew, I'm out. One.